Yeah, they actually fucking did that with Jill. I can't believe this game would do that. Hey everyone, it's intro. I'm the model. I'm here with party members. Medi.
Hello.
And Ice, the Open for Nation specialist.
Yeah, yeah. I missed like some stuff.
You didn't miss anything great.
That's not true. He missed Byron.
You missed Byron. He's great.
He is. I love him.
But you're coming in the middle of his arc instead of at the beginning of it.
Mm-hmm. Oh well.
It's fine. There's still greatness to be seen.
Yeah. Alright. So I need to see. Yeah, I need to get somewhere.
Nope.
Oh.
You have to go through the town.
Alright.
To your left.
Thank you.
You don't have to go up the stairs, but
Oh.
this also works. Yeah, there's an entire market district that you can go through.
Oh, that's cool. This is the one place in the game so far that feels like it was like designed and thought of.
Wait, no, this place is cool as hell. I love it.
Yeah. Here's to that.
Oh, no, go back! Go back! My favorite NPC ever! Okay, so, the one thing you gotta remember about this series, or about this setting, is that crystals are a rare resource that is slowly being drained, and they allow anyone to use magic in any fucking regard. They have to be a specific type of crystal, so they can use a specific type of element to use magic, and this guy is the best, because he just does this. Alright, he takes one hit. He takes his second hit. Alright, that's 2 puffs on the cigarette. He's done with that. Now, what else is he gonna do today? Be shirtless in the desert. And of course, well, he's getting a hankering. So let's take that cigarette out. Let's take my crystal out. And,
The crystal is bigger than the pouch. The crystal is way bigger than the pouch that's in.
This is all this guy does. He is my favorite NPC.
This is world building right here.
This is so good. I love him.
This is such a real setting. People use crystals to smoke. This is
Like,
the fucking
Sid
richest,
did that
the fucking richest guy in the world right here.
Yeah, he's smoking that, like...
That 16 pack.
He's smoking that demi pack. This shit makes you feel like you're at half health.
Is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Alright, it's time to do a section where we look around in the town.
There are 2 marked areas where 2 specific people to talk to.
Yeah.
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
You may want to mess with the audio. It's getting crunchy again.
Okay. Alright. Information.
Fucking love crunch time.
Yeah, usually whenever you start this program, it starts crunchy, and so you have to do the switch over. And you do the switch back.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds fine.
Yeah.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull this outside of control is when
Nope.
Yeah, the other person we saw was the lady across from that guy. Get
Oh.
Claire. They have a big glowing red dot above their head.
Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long.
Can't you see I'm busy doing my MMO animations?
A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
No, goodbye.
Is that all?
One question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
It's uncle.
1,000
Yep.
gil for a move.
1,000 gil for Geisel Greens.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
Mommy, I want to play with the fire crystal. Burns themselves.
For a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe. From
And I'm gonna cross my arms back here because I'm a serious guy.
You should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
Man, are we gonna see something spicy at the
Well,
baths?
Sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furter knows.
Don't you know?
Excuse me. Are you Furter?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We
I love
believe she may
Torgal
be
too.
trading
Yo.
somewhere now.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
I'll arrange a fucking ambush at the bordello.
Trust him.
Only as far as I think he trusts us.
Alright, Clive, get your dick sucked.
You're the ones who've been sniffing around.
Oh man, we got 4 guys.
Yeah, I could take all of them at once.
Stick your nose.
In
Four
a fight,
guys with
right?
a plant. Yeah, 4 guys with a... Oh, no.
4 guys with basic axes. Slay the enemies.
Byron! Going to town! Ah, good, you upgraded it. Damn, you've been doing a lot of grinding off screen.
On new enemies.
Stay down!
Oh yes, I don't know if you were here, Monica, but he has a new, really solid skill, which just is a lightning rod that he puts up, and every time he hits or an enemy hits it, it just explodes for lightning damage.
Like that?
Yeah.
But
we also, in the first fight with Kufka, we stole his Titan abilities, so he has Titan now as well.
Yeah, so you can do the dick punch.
I actually had to refund my dick punch.
Oh, damn.
That's so sad. Instead, he does that.
Enemies bested. I think they're fucking dead. They aren't bested.
Obliterated.
Yeah.
No sign. Impossible
enemies'
recovery.
dicks sucked. They will not recover from this.
You know, this is what happens after Clive gets done with a group full of men.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss.
The
Wanted
boss.
us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in. Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
I really hope Byron would turn to nothing at his side and say to the Lock of Leisure.
No, slowly turns his head to face, like, just face forward to the Lock of Leisure, then.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Fresh bread.
Yep, just...
Once you go flat.
What?
Once you...
Because he sells flatbread.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So once you go
This
flat...
is one of the few interactable things I've seen in the game, and it was that.
I think it's cute.
Yeah. I think that's the new title of the stream.
Once you go flat.
The Briar's Kiss. So it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he
Man,
gets it.
like, my brain must be filled with, like, brain poison, because whenever he said means, I heard memes.
Must be a man of memes.
Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
I've got
So you guys like Aladdin?
Are you,
Boys tell
are
me
you
you're
the,
a
like, the,
assistants.
was it the 30 Thieves or whatever?
Sid the second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Yeah, you're sitting around doing nothing. Very busy.
By all means,
He is running this weapon shop.
find someone else to help you on your
You're
way.
I'm reminded of the shopkeeper from Dark Souls 2
Just
now.
be sure to tell them you're
I kinda
not
see
Cozy
it.
boss armors.
from here the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you... So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
He's got like the same like sitting posture and everything. Whenever you spend so many souls on him, he gets.
Do you need to get your dick sucked?
Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask?
Because I love it when men suck my dick.
What I want. Always.
Dick sucking.
A lot of fellatio humor this time around.
Yeah.
I listen. We're the fucking
We might as well
lock of leisure or whatever. It's and keep in mind the last person like Sid do was like a Madam M like wannabe.
Had more good sense than a man. Oh, 5 times my age. But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want.
Dick sucking.
Yeah.
I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil.
There's going to.
So, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them. Damn you!
Nurse Greybeard, one catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck,
Discord crash.
Yeah. All right, trying to follow the crystals. I've seen one of them.
One's causing trouble in Dalamil.
Merchant, do you have the crystals?
Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves.
I want to keep in mind, like, keep like a little image of it in your head. The guy's smoking, and that's all he does.
What about the kid who wants to play with the crystal?
That too. I just keep seeing them appear as little visions to the side of each scene while they talk about how crystals are a rare commodity and no one can buy them. Not even the common people can get crystals anymore.
Yeah, no, that guy who isn't wearing a shirt, who's just just using it up like it's nothing.
Can we talk to him?
The juiciest meat from Green's fed bird. You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polish?
Also, I know.
Yo.
Also, of course, those pouches are of course stuff that you put crystal into. I almost want to see how many like NPCs have that just model on them.
Oh, the pouch is on everyone.
Yeah. Well, I thought crystal was supposed to be a rare commodity.
Yeah, but everyone has one.
They're running on empty.
This society is so rock fucking stupid. They don't know how to make fire on their own. I'm not kidding. They don't know how to make fire on their own.
They have to use crystals.
They have to use crystals. It's actually a part of a side quest that people don't know how to make fire on their own.
That is, like, this society should have collapsed like thousands of years ago.
It's
man, I wonder what would happen if I ate flatbread.
I would not go back.
You'll eat nothing but flatbread.
Do you have a moment?
Oh, holy shit! The king is that Odin?
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be.
What's he doing here?
It does look like.
Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the mother crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men on the rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Alright, I'm gonna go stare at the chocobo now.
What's been going on? I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Uncle Byron's probably getting in the fights.
is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with
He
you?
broke even more
Yes, he's
furniture.
upstairs,
But
Thank you.
yeah, very good, very good, very good.
Nice,
very
nice,
good
big,
cutscene.
nice big pause.
Yeah, very good cutscene and everything direction. You know, genius. Fucking. I'm glad that the video game is directed like this.
Let me
Are we gonna run to that guy who's smoking again?
pretty flush these
Oh damn, never mind.
Where are we going to?
Over there.
Yeah, somewhere up top, so probably...
Huh.
Hmm? Hmm.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
Byron is so fucking absurdly rich.
Mm-hmm.
I love that a lot of his approaches to trying to solve a thing is to use a bag of money to try to lure the person away. Or just win their favor. He'll walk up to someone and just hand them a bag of money, and he'd be like, will this cover everything? I hope so. If not, I can give you a second.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so.
500,000. 500,000 gil. That's chump change.
About my little act of subterfuge.
He's so great.
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late.
Damn. Alright.
And some people seem to think they're being
All too willing to, like, just join you for, like, your freedom fighter cause. Put all of his fortune on the line for it.
siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere.
He gives the rebels the fucking barrel of 20 gazillion gil.
All I'm just thinking about now is Citrine from Engage. with the amount of money that's being thrown away.
Oh man, now I really want a fucking image of Citrine and Byron just hanging out together, being upper class in an army of rebels.
Next to, like, the most impoverished, like, members of their teams. Like a Lapis, like, about to eat a potato.
Fuck, potato, you mean grass?
Yeah.
Tree leaves.
Byron is just a really good example of how you can play a rich character in a party of like wealth impaired individuals and not come off as like the worst.
Yeah.
You can play an upper class noble and not be a shithead. You just have to be cool.
Oh, there's the guy.
Yeah, there he is. He's still smoking up.
You wanna know where you can get crystals? Fuck
Let me
you.
tell you, man. Fuck up. I'm gonna blow smoke in your face. My favorite thing is they don't have him smoke for any long period of time.
Yeah,
okay, remember where you're going last time?
Yeah.
Go all the way back to the leisure place, or where the crystal is in the Times Square, and then you have to take a... Okay, you can just do that.
Why is the tavern shut?
Why is the tavern shut?
No use calling Ambrosia now.
Yeah, chocobos aren't allowed in here, stupid. Now right outside the gate, perfect.
Come on.
I did some off-screen training so I can, like, ignore some random encounters.
Understandable. I forget what level you were beforehand, but now you're level 31, which I think was near where I was around this time.
Near or lower, I'm assuming.
Yeah, lower, because I did everything, including all the hunts.
Yeah.
Right when they were available. Like, I think I would interrupt story quests to go back to the main hub to do the side quests as soon as possible.
Like, I don't get too excited about jumping over a rock.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, here's where I'm gonna get ambushed, right?
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
They're like, holy fuck, he's actually paying for this.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing.
That's really jarring seeing a guy with like a Viking like helmet.
He isn't from here.
Yeah, yeah, it's still really weird.
Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to.
You said what type of inspiration?
Being such
What?
friends.
What did you say the inspiration for that helmet was?
Oh, no, that helmet's like directly like one of the kinds of like Vikings or like Saxon like helmets. Like it was on the left there.
He's from Walud.
Okay.
So Odin.
Okay.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots.
So it would seem.
What is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both.
Just gonna open with this.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're like half dead now.
Yeah, it's a pretty good enemy clear. I would actually open with Ignition, then that. Get them all together into a big pile.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Oh, well.
God, I love Byron so much. He's so good.
Wait, no, that's not the white mage. Where is the white mage? Anyways.
Probably right there.
The magnetic quality of that attack.
Oh, there's another one?
Yeah.
Where are they?
I think Byron was fighting him over there.
Yeah, there he
Oh,
is.
there.
Right, no, there he is.
Oh! If you charge your sword, I don't think Clive can do his big stab, which is, I think, does more damage.
Our new enemies approach. Where are they? Is there a mage
Behind
among
you.
them? That was a dead body.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Chocobo.
Yeah, their evil chocobos are here to fight as well.
I like the timing on that. It's cool to pull it off.
Yep.
Well,
That wasn't awkward.
That was, yeah.
performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the royalists. Well, now it's over.
We got this theater old man, and he's great. He's been the most soulful party member we've had since Sid.
all the old men have soul.
Gab's great. Byron's great. Torgal's great.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Sometime later.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse.
I love him.
Clive. You held
Clive.
up your bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
My name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the...
He has the energy of Sid or Gallop. It's great. And another fucking seal. Just got my fucking.
With it shall be a friend of yours.
Got my fucking like Boy Scout sash full of all the badges I earned.
Lubo handed you the "you can get side quests here" badge. Listen, just imagine Clive is a Pokemon trainer, and you just did your gym challenge.
Oh, and good thing I have a bird. So, are you trying to make this like a new thing? Is this like a Moomba?
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
They haven't made a good secondary mascot since Kate Sith.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south. Thank you. Not at all. It was my
Nah, the Tom Berry hit.
Tom Berry debuted in 5, I believe.
I consider that a secondary mascot.
Yeah. And Kate Sith was 7's secondary mascot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't think Final Fantasy X had a little guy. And Final Fantasy IX just like reintroduced like the Black Mage as like mascot material.
Yeah, no, like the only thing really like mascot worthy was whatever like Lulu could have as like a as like a weapon, you know.
Final Fantasy VIII seemed like they wanted to introduce this little alien guy as a mascot, but that never caught on.
Neither did the lion guy.
What is it, Lubo? A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
Did 12 have anything like that, or are we gonna count the bunny people?
Mandragoras.
Oh, the Mandragoras, yeah, okay.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret.
Those are fine.
Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army.
Do you think that's going to be remembered like Final Fantasy 7, 8, or 10?
Not by choice, at least. And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days.
It's crazy I can live in a time period where people remember 8 in any positive regard.
I would definitely say for like the modern era of like Final Fantasy, I would say yeah. But like when compared to the greats, I would say it's definitely not at that like standing.
We're too close to the actual release of 16 to judge that. I agree. I do believe though that unless this game has like some really powerful moments later on, this is going to be forgotten like this is going to be remembered about as much as like Transformers Devastation, Platinum Korra.
I don't think it's gonna be Platinum Korra tier. I think you are lowballing super hard there.
Yeah, no,
I think this will be remembered and talked about in the same regard as Final Fantasy 15.
Oof.
I think it will be talked about in a better light than 15.
Listen, no one fucking talks about Korra. You remember 15 and have at least one talking point about 15. You either like Noctis, you don't like Noctis, you have an opinion on Gladiolus or Ignis or Prompto. It has fun characters in it. It has a big open world with a radical change to the combat design, which wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. And it has some story issues. It'll be remembered in the same vein as 15.
Alright. Because I was thinking that this was attracting, like, very much an action game audience.
There it is.
So it's going to be remembered as from the perspective of an action game, where it's, like, occasionally brought up, like, remember that time where, like, Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White, Monty Python and the Holy Grail's Black Knight made a Final Fantasy action game?
You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I cleaned the latrines for Devil May Cry's combat.
Like, this game will always have that it's a numbered entry in the Final Fantasy series.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'll let Byron talk.
After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled.
I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers.
Horrible.
Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
What a good guy. What a good scene.
I fucking love Byron so much.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Oh, look at this big Titan donut that we get to fight in.
It's the Thunderdome.
And I forgot what I was even saying about the Final Fantasy.
It was talking about, like, you know, it being like 15 and like a bunch of other stuff like that.
Oh.
Having trouble, man.
Oh, you weren't here for it. His hands got cut off.
Yeah.
Ah.
So those are prosthetic hands.
So who cut them?
Clive.
Clive.
And then took his Titan powers. And then a man with a funny Woolian accent showed up and saved him.
Mm.
Out of my sight, witch!
Who?
I'll kill you, Rossfield! I'll rip out your heart!
Am I supposed to know this twink?
It's your first time seeing his face, but he's the same build as the guy who saved Hugo.
He sought to humiliate me.
I think he did humiliate you pretty well. well, if he took your powers and your hands.
Let the battle continue.
Titan would have ground him into dust.
And how would he have done that?
I think he's in the book now, if you check.
Shut up!
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
there
he
we
is.
go. Royal Knight, Lord Commander.
I know name.
He's funny.
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant.
I would consider him to be the funniest character in Final Fantasy 16, and I can't explain why for a while. But there's stuff like this.
Do you see? You are weak.
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope.
Something about like his hair to me just feels like he would have been designed by Nomura.
Recently, a lot of people learned that Nomura is more involved in games that he is said to be involved in. When Nomura is a creative director, it usually means his word is law on a game. I did like the people learning about the Crisis Core cutscene, and then just writing off, I think it's Tanimura as the guy who wrote Crisis Core as a fraud.
So did Nomura have involvement in this game?
No.
Okay.
This was all the 14 team.
Yeah, okay.
Nomura might have had insight on like a character design, but
I can't wait to walk away from this. You're like, yeah, I think I just like Nomura.
I love that he's just petting it.
Oh, he's so I love the Lord Commander, Royal Commander man.
This guy's so goofy.
When you learn what's up with him, it's so fucking funny.
Man, this guy's just
This guy definitely sent the head.
Yeah. What's it called? This guy also to me feels like he's mixed in with some stuff that's way bigger than like everyone else. You know what I mean? Considering he's playing like mind games like this.
And if he sent that head, then he's been playing this fucking long con for.
Oh, absolutely. This guy feels like the kind of guy who has like a 15, 20 year like keikaku.
He is from the nation that is all about war and conquest. He's from Wooloo.
Yeah.
Or Woola.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light.
The funny crystal will help me.
Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
I'm glad Torgal's good at sneaking. He's
Yeah.
like Sherlock from our fucking Call of the Deep game.
I mean, Sherlock basically did did what Torgal did to Benedicta to that bard, to that enemy bard. Just fucking jumped and spun around his neck, killing him.
It fucking stinks in here. Damn, if only Jill was here, she could go, Clive, blood. There'd be a big pool of blood in front of us.
Oh. Are these monsters?
I for a second was gonna go like, this doesn't look like they went Akashic.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Final Fantasy Classic. The Orc.
Did the Royalists bring them from Ash?
Oh, we imported our orcs. We aren't eating enough of our own citizens. We must import the orcs.
Into darkness.
Part of the Waluda army now. How the hell did that happen?
Gotta get
Clive, I don't know why you're
storm-
trying. I don't know why you're trying to sneak, Clive, because we're just gonna kill him. Yeah, like that.
But it's weird that it's kind of funny that they're orcs in this game, because they've been a mostly side game enemy in the series.
Yeah.
They're in Final Fantasy Advance, and they're in the Crystal Chronicles. Also, Bravely Default and Vagrant Story, but like I don't think those are those count.
Yeah, those aren't Final Fantasy games. Those are very Final Fantasy inspired games.
So this is, I think, their mainline series debut.
Yeah.
And to the orcs out there, I'm sorry.
To all the orc fans out there, we apologize.
Though, for the Final Fantasy Advance fans, good for you, I guess.
Final Fantasy Advance or Final Fantasy Adventure?
Adventure.
Final Fantasy Adventure is not actually a Final Fantasy game. It was just rebranded that way in America.
So much for the men of the rock. Dalmekia's finest.
I believe that Final Fantasy Adventure went on to inspire 7th Stand User, though.
Shinko Senkai Densetsu, or Last New Testament, The Legend of the Holy Sword.
It was a last Bible game all along?
The Final Fantasy elements removed. A second, more faithful remake was released in the Japanese mobile phone. Okay, it's a mana game.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah. Don't get too excited there.
It is still listed as a spin-off, but I need to look into it to know anything else about it. But they are also still in Crystal Chronicles, which I believe is still a Final Fantasy game.
Yeah, Crystal Chronicles is a spin-off, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. Was it for the Wii?
GameCube and PlayStation 4.
Oh, never mind.
You can play it on a Wii.
Okay.
There was a Crystal Chronicles game for the Wii, but I could not get to a point in that game where it became a game.
There's Crystal Chronicles, My Life as a King.
There's also My
Crystal
Life as a
Chronic-
Dark Lord, where you could call in Kane as DLC as one of your summons.
Yeah, no, those are the ones I'm thinking of.
And then there's Crystal Chronicles, The Four Heroes of Light.
Where is the oh, there's the caster.
Now it looks like there's another one.
Is there another one?
Yeah, right
Oh,
there.
I see it now.
Oh, grew to him.
Yeah, never mind, there's like 3 of them, I guess.
I know, orc casters are fucked up. Wait till you fight the boss version of them.
Oh boy.
Where is the last orc cast? There,
Right
there.
Where's the last orc caster? Begins immediately, casually showing his orcness.
Showing his spells.
The main concept for the creature stems from the fantasy writings of J.R.R. Tolkien.
Elves only appeared in, like, Final Fantasy 1, to my knowledge. Dwarves stuck around for a bit longer.
Yeah.
But I like what they did with dwarves. Ooh! Ooh! Ooh!
Yeah?
Alright,
It was something purple.
Yeah, 9%, whatever that means.
Damage for the lightning
9%
rod.
damage from my lightning rod.
Won't be going any further this way.
Okay.
Okay, so elves have existed in Final Fantasy 1, 4 for the After Years, 9...
Wait, elves were in 4?
Yeah, Dark Elves that stole the crystal from the...
I guess.
They're called a Dark Elf steals the crystal from Toria and goes into the magnetic cave. And that same elf is referenced again. His spirit resides. There's technically an elf-like race in Final Fantasy XIV called Elzen. Final Fantasy: The Four Heroes of Light, back at it again with the spin-off series. There's an elf in Brave Exvius.
Yeah, I know about that. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, no, this guy's a fucker.
What the fuck? These are like 40k orcs now. What the fuck? With that level of teleport, what the hell?
Yeah, these guys are a little annoying, so I hate the
Right.
delay on their shit.
I'll kill you. Hmm. Yeah.
That's better. Well done, Tom.
Oh damn, because he teleported, he's actually fine.
Punched him in the dick. Yeah, I can say that about Final Fantasy. It does like to use its own created races instead of ones made by other fiction.
That's better. Nice try. Too slow. Fire and flame.
It's wild that on this list of elves in Final Fantasy, they don't list Strangers of Paradise.
Yeah.
Soil and stone.
Yes! Kill!
I guess, you know, that would help me, or that would make me play 14 if we got to play as a naming way bunny. I want to play as one of those guys.
You want to be
Mainly
the
because
biggest
I want to know
criminal.
I want to know the power of being naming way.
You're a naming way rogue.
Imagine the naming way dragoon.
Jumping
and the
way.
horse. Yeah, wedding way. Then again, there's no more Kino location than going my own way.
By the flames. Come on, Torgal. Kuka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Or what's gonna find me here?
Let the trial begin.
No, don't do that!
It's the funniest attack name. That's how I know someone who is working on this game at least cares enough about the series to make a reference like that. Because that's Square Enix's favorite reference to put in their games. I still can't get over cheating way.
Yeah, just combat roll directly into it. I just realized I'm fighting the Undertaker.
Yeah. You're gonna get put through the cage. He's come here to put mankind through the cage. Mankind being the race, not the not the wrestler.
Look at that damage.
Good job, Torgal. I saw you cast lightning bolts. You're just as effective as Jill now. Except for I can give you commands. I like how you dodged more into the attack and got rewarded for it.
Yeah, no.
Oh damn, I come back and the Undertaker's here?
Yeah, I know, right? And he's using this!
You know, spirits within. I still don't know why your teammates in this game don't behave like Donald and Goofy in Kingdom Hearts. It doesn't make any sense.
Quiet. That with the fucking lightning rod.
Yep.
That was a lot of
Oh
good
hey,
shit.
Torgal's powered up.
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah, he does that now.
That's cool.
The Undertaker vanquished.
Vanquished. Is that only like the best one that we've seen of like that kind of like cutaway? Say the Undertaker's been vanquished. Yeah, that's how I feel if I had to fight the Undertaker.
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Mythos.
Yeah, he has a name now?
Lord
Hardbard.
Hardbard is the funniest character in Final Fantasy XVI.
He does seem very funny.
He is hilarious.
I want this. I want this twig obliterated.
Oh yeah, show Monica the Torgal screen.
Oh yeah. Since you got to see it.
Mm.
Let's see here.
I think it's in Gears and Icon. Oh yeah, okay. If you press, you can press square now.
Oh, and let's he's a Van Gender. With a Millennial Decay, Epileptic Cow, Howling Moon, Smite of Rage, and Banish. And he turns into this. My dog has a double trigger.
I should go when I go home. I should thank my girlfriend for giving my dog a devil trigger by just existing.
Oh, jeez.
I'm really glad my girlfriend gave my dog a double trigger.
Let's just get some health back.
Yeah, no. Especially like one thing I've always done in games that have double triggers is I always burn them. Like whenever I get that meter full, I just spend it because it's just HP regen, extra damage. It's just it's everything.
That Torgal install.
What the hell is going on? These things here for me.
Clive, you sound so disinterested. What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me?
I'm not here for this.
My wounds, boy.
Oh, I was holding the button before it started, so I...
Tygel, my hoong, boy. I had completely forgotten about that mechanic. I don't remember enemies ever doing this again.
What the hell was Bravery supposed to do?
Increase their performance in battle. You know, like this enhanced performance.
The AI in this game is narcoleptic.
Yeah, no, they are on force tranquilizers sometimes.
Sick backflip, Torgal.
Alright.
Oh, damn. It would have been so good if you could walk up as Clive, press a button, you would just sit in the throne room and do like a goofy pose.
First orcs.
That would have been so good.
Nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
Is this what you're planning, Stephanie?
What are you planning, Stephanie? 2 tickets to Bobby. They also got Sid to say the 2 tickets to Barbie.
Does Sid say it or does he slur it?
Well, he Sids it. Yeah, Kupko would ask for 2 tickets to Oppenheimer, then bring the severed head.
I love the idea of Clive like buying like movie tickets, and he buys like he ends up buying like 3, and he ends up sneaking Torgal in the movie theater.
Well, he buys 2 tickets, and then he sneaks Jill in through Torgal. Clive starts running out of popcorn. He's like, Torgal, my wounds, boy.
Whew. Oppenheimer is a 4 out of 10 movie.
Damn.
Way too long. I like the general response of that did not change me at all. And then Barbie is like, holy shit!
I really want them. I never asked about it because I had a friend who went and saw it. I mean, we have a friend who went and saw it. My brother went and saw it. And I wanted to ask, but I never got around to it, was, did they have the scene of the president calling Oppenheimer a big, flat, floppy pussy for getting upset about the nuclear bomb? Because that's my favorite thing. I forget who the president at the time was, but he was
Truman.
like, I'm sick... yeah, okay, it was Truman, because Truman was like, I'm sick and tired of this bleeding heart Oppenheimer whining about making the bomb like he's the one who chose to drop it.
Yeah, no, because Truman became president, like, near the end of the war, after FDR just died. Dude just went and just kicked the bucket, and just Truman's like, well, I guess it's my job now.
Yeah, someone walked in and flipped his token sideways and put an X through it.
Man, you love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
9% more damage on Lightning Rod. Yes, please. Give me more damage ups for that move. Oh, yo, how silly of me.
Truman assured Oppenheimer that he should not carry the burden of the bomb. I told him the blood was on my hands, and to let me worry about that. The president was privately infuriated by the description to aides as a crybaby scientist, and regrets that he handed over blood on
This
blood
is-
on his
I've been
hand.
here.
Damn it! He has half the blood. Has blood on his hand. Damn it! He has half the amount of blood on my hands. Truman said afterwards. You just don't go around belly aching about it. That is the. Oh, Truman is a funny fucking man sometimes.
Truman was pretty good.
That is kind of the point.
Oh, this is a door. Oh! I was expecting to have to do a push. But this is a pull door.
Yeah, no, what's it called? Like another thing that's even funnier about like Oppenheimer, if I remember correctly, was that like originally Oppenheimer wanted the atomic bombs to be dropped on Germany because he was Jewish. But of course, the war ended too fast, or the war against Nazi Germany ended way faster before the bombs were fully like developed. So it's like where do we use them? Well, there's still one front that still hasn't ended yet.
Alright, there's the crystal I'm going to destroy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Clive said that he wouldn't destroy a crystal. He's here for Kupka, not the crystal.
I mean, he's already here.
Yeah, just two birds, one stone.
Yeah, like actually one stone. Like 2 stones, 1 bird. Garuda!
Man, using Garuda is so disrespectful on Kupka.
Yeah, so that's why you should use it the whole fight. That would be so funny just to use Garuda entirely on Kupka the whole fight.
Yeah, what magic bullshit's gonna attack me as I'm trying to walk? God damn it.
These fucking specters.
Alright. God damn it!
I fucking love some of the moves on like Phoenix. So good. And Ifrit.
I hope that this next room just has like a bunch of them lined up. Look at how breakable this looks.
That looks very breakable.
My everything. I've missed you so much.
Dude, don't come on the crystal. Don't do that. Huh?
I swear to you, my love. We will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
Damn, she's got like no ass.
Should I have gotten like a streamer patch for this? Ifrited? Aw, don't get your pervert tongue in there. Oh, God. Fucking your girl.
Damn, I wonder how bad things would have gotten if he found out what she was doing with the Wu Lord.
Yeah, with the other guy.
You know, this guy kind of has some Dragoon energy to him.
Oh shit, he's priming.
Okay, it's good, Clive. Now you'll be big and strong, and you'll be able to just grab that crystal and like shoot. Yeah.
Just kill him with it. Just shove it right in his chest.
Yeah.
Wait, where'd he go?
He's priming.
But where though? He was like.
He's right there.
Oh, there he is.
He's priming.
Come on. Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again.
Am I awakening to Ifrit again?
Flames burn within you. No. Don't burn without.
Now Clive just gets transformed now because he understands how to do it.
Hey, Josh.
Ifrit, you're looking kind of small, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Titan growing should break the mother crystal.
It
Honestly.
should. Damn, he's got his hands back.
Titan makes Ifrit look so small.
Small. It is. Titan, Ifrit's been looking like really small in some of these fights, which is kind of funny.
This whole area is really weird, but like, I know they need a battle arena for it, so I'm not really gonna complain.
Geo Crush.
This fight's pretty okay. It's not my favorite.
Hmm.
Are we dropping frames here?
Depends. Are you on visual or the pro? I love how telegraphed his attacks are.
Well, he's a big, slow rock man.
I think E3 feels pretty good to play as. He doesn't have the same amount of options.
What's it called? Especially after they give you like full control.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, what's the weird gimmick?
Oh, he's just gonna throw rocks at you.
This is a big downgrade from, like, Titan in, 4.
Nice trick. If you can do it, then so could I!
Oh, you've learned Brimstone?
So Clive has an explosion shield that can protect him from attacks and also do damage.
Okay. I'm guessing that's probably gonna be something the game's going to try and want you to do a lot, like this moment right here.
And it has a timer just like Titan, because he learns it during the Titan fight.
Let's give this a try.
It's not my favorite ability that Ifrit gets, because he gets a couple. But it's pretty cool.
Now the real question is, like, is Brimstone only for, like, these fights, or can it be applied to, like, when Clive's in human form?
No, it's only for Ifrit. It gives Ifrit his cooldowns.
Okay. That would have been cool if there was a version that would be applied to, like, Clive, like, outside of Ifrit form.
Yeah, I can kind of agree with that.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about it from the terms of, like, how, like, in Xenogears, like, you learn death blows, and then you can apply them to when you, go into the mech fights.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to fit in, like, with that, you know, the idea of, like, the material and spiritual over the... or the spiritual over the material. Because, like, you have to do a lot of legwork to get to the, to, of course, doing the death blows in the mech form. You have to build up to, like, an attack level by doing basic attacks, or, like, one per turn. And then you can do, like, the really cool death blows in the mech forms.
Yeah, Titan is getting his ass kicked.
Yeah.
This is the terror of this fucking country.
He's getting beaten up by he's getting beaten up by a man that's 2 feet tall.
Nice dodge, Clive. Now hold on to the ground. Right?
Oh my goodness!
But never mind, it was for some sick Raiden shit. Ah, yes, here we go.
Eat it.
Jam it into yourself.
Yeah. Munch, crunch, munch. Do it.
Damn it, all these jokes about eating crystals are finally biting us in the ass, like he's biting into the crystal.
Hey, you shouldn't have eaten those crack rocks.
It's fine, he can't go Akashic, he's a bear. Or, sorry, a dominant. But he can,
Kane Hyman is only just because of relationships he never actually instigated. Kupka already had a girlfriend. A Dragoon is a passive but jealous observer, never an active participant.
Alright, so you ready for some sick fucking shit?
Okay, let's see this shit here.
This game can't handle it.
Yeah, I know. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's a boss.
The soundtrack finally fits the game.
So Flair, what's your opinion on modern Sonic?
Oh no.
Or dodge those rocks. What the fuck does the fireballs do? Just wondering.
shoots fireballs and shoots at the fucking things coming at you.
Okay. Yep.
This is the best fight in the game. Like, hands down, this is the best fight in the game. There's one fight I think is, like, close to it, and then another fight that's kind of on par. This is the best fight in the game.
Man, yeah, this is...
I think you can charge shots? Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Time for the extra sick shit.
Okay, let's do this.
The soundtrack finally fits the genre the game is in.
You were just putting up your fucking arm!
Shadows of the Colossus shit.
Alright, we'll run up this tendril then.
This is definitely a cool set piece.
Yep.
This is definitely a cool set piece. It's definitely what's it called? As far as what I can tell, it's a whole lot better than what the what's the one fight I'm thinking of? What's the final boss in 4? Devil May Cry 4?
The Savior?
Yeah, the Savior, yeah. This is definitely a whole lot better than the Savior.
Oops. I thought I was gonna parry that, but no, that was a dodge. Should have waited.
Yeah.
It's fine, I'll probably start here. What Linkin Park music video are we in right now?
Linkin Park, this is Power Man 5000.
Yeah.
It just reminds you of the In the End.
I can kind of see it.
Yeah. The In the End, like, wasteland.
Oh, that wasn't a lot of damage.
But though, it is kind of funny that you mentioned the Savior. Because time for the actual fucking part of the fight!
Ah.
It's gotta be slow and telegraphed so that you can get, like... He's a really big guy, okay?
Yeah. Just clipping through the whole fucking arm.
This is what I want from a big guy boss fight. I don't give a fuck if it looks terrible. Give me a big guy. I don't care if he clips through the fucking ceiling of the world. I love this fight. Hey, don't be afraid to use it for its cooldowns on stuff.
Yeah, these are big punches, and I would assume Brimstone probably does do some extra good stuff, considering you got it in this fight.
And it has a really fast cooldown. I know square and triangle have a pretty good combo for damage as Ifrit.
What's my opinion of 16 now? Pretty much the same. But it's cool. It can be really cool when it wants to be, and really awkward when it's trying to.
Oh yeah, the second phase of the track has started.
Cool.
You know, now the music's actually fitting the game.
Yeah.
I have to imagine that Square Enix only let him have one fucking Power Man 5000 song at this one.
Which was a mistake. They should have had, like, 10, 20, fucking 30.
Hey, I mean, apparently this soundtrack has fucking 8 billion songs in it. All of them sound the same.
Yeah. One Winged Angel has had disastrous consequences for Square Enix.
Honestly, video game music as a whole. Orchestra is so fucking boring and overused now.
You know, what's it called? I can still look at like some like old game covers now. That sometimes they do, like one of the big things that sometimes they have on like the back of the box to like kind of like advertise stuff is like it's performed by this famous orchestra. Yeah, I don't care.
I want to hear it's performed by Chud Wilson of Smash Garage. Because then I know the song will be quality.
Yeah, you know it's quality fucking music whenever like whenever your soundtrack's being performed by literally who. Well, say I'm still.
I love when Clive like extends his whole body out as Ifrit. It's because this is what I think Sonic boss fights look like.
I fucking love that you can just dodge through the.
Oh yeah, the big boulder.
Through
it's
the
like
fucking big boulder.
It gives you the
you're legit
brimstone.
clipping right through it.
It gives you the brimstone counter because it's like you use this to deflect big oncoming attacks, but it's like Clive has the invincibility dodge. It doesn't need it.
Yeah, the iframes are too much.
There you go.
Yeah.
I did what you want me to do, game.
Yeah, Yuji Naka really did pull.
Same thing, I just put it back in the slammer.
Okay, jump through the fingers. Oh, no, just face through the fingers. What the hell am I saying? What am I saying? Jump through the fingers? No, you can just face through them.
Yeah, what are you, crazy?
Yeah.
I'll just face through them.
Yeah, you know, I gotta think about it like it's Dark Souls.
I just decorporealize.
Just like Ruby.
Exactly. See, this is the Ruby Month game all along.
Hey, spoilers!
What?
I was gonna announce that at the end of the fucking series! Now I gotta fucking... I was dropping subtle hints this entire time about the fucking maidens!
And how Clive's stealing everyone's maiden powers. Clive is the boyfriend.
I know it was the secret.
Oh, here comes the cutscene.
Oh, yeah.
I just noticed I got to like a 5th HP. This means... Yeah.
Are we going
It's a little bit better than a cutscene.
Oh, please. Do some revenge and shit and lop off his arm.
So yeah, revenge and shit?
More like a sure as wrath shit.
Oh no, this is revenge and shit. This is Metal Gear Excelsis. Yeah, so,
Okay, here.
No!
It's just destroying rocks.
Oh, okay, you got a reticle, god damn it.
No!
I don't know, I thought this scene was hype. I know it's like kind of like a poorly controlled reticle, but at least I wasn't trying to aim at like a moving target. I was just destroying rocks that I could just dodge anyways.
Yeah, do you know what I'm reminded of? I'm reminded of the
Oh, now you have to shoot that thing though.
Yeah, that has a health bar. What's it called? The one thing that I'm reminded of now is the final fight in Devil May Cry 1.
Yeah, I kind of see it. I prefer that over just the cutscene finish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, having a whole lot more control definitely makes it a whole lot cooler, especially when you got shit like this.
And then just crank to throw it in his fucking face! Rider kick!
Hell yeah, okay.
Scatting charge!
Please don't hammer nails into my Titan. Oh, hey, Titan.
No!
And then the orchestral version of it, which has a kind of just a weird final, like, slam fight. Because this isn't, it's a similar falling thing, but it's just a bit wilder and it's supposed to be chaotic, and I kind of dig it. It's my least favorite phase of the fight.
Yeah, you know,
but not because it's bad.
You know, it's definitely, what's it called? It's a little bit weird. I'm fine with how long kind of the fight's been going on because of course Kupka would definitely fight to literally the last limb.
Yeah, and it's also a nice way to really beat Kupka because Kupka's probably he's Clive's antagonist and Sid's antagonist. And he killed a lot of people. He destroyed the original hideout. Like, this is a good, like, conclusionary villain. And, like, there's also ties to the other sides of the war going on. It's also cool to, as much as we were just shitting on orchestral versions of the song, I'm glad that we got the good version and then the version that they wanted to use.
Yeah.
So we get to see shit like that, which, if you don't...
Staggered and fucking like falling through this infinite chasm like that.
Okay, so this attack is a little bit of a pain to dodge at times.
Where's the attack?
Man.
This.
Try that one. Yeah, it looks like the kind of move that you'd rather have, what's it called, Brimstone for.
Yeah, Brimstone for. He does just look like a big, bald, idiot baby sometimes flailing around.
Yeah. Man, I hope I hope Clive doesn't just fall through the earth and wind up in Brazil.
This is the end of that fucking movie, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. All we just need is Torgal to also do a rider kick through through Titan.
Sometimes when Ifrit gets hit, he makes sad dog noises, and I don't like that. God, what a goofy fucking look.
Alright,
I mean,
time
this
for
is
this
goofy.
shit.
Time for the actual goofy look. Do you know what Titan's experiencing right now? Whenever you have like those dreams where you're just falling forever. I hate those dreams. Oh, always the most horrifying nightmares I have.
Yeah, falling in dreams suck.
Well, it's the fact is that like with me, whenever it happens like that, is that it's like someone turned off gravity and you were spinning forever. It is awful.
Dude.
R1?
Alright, you have to make Ifrit's super form. Where do you go?
Nope, just big rock fist.
Nah, bro, he has Titan. Who doesn't love a big fucking punch off?
Come on, cross counter. We gotta have it. Come on, cross counter. Is this the cross counter? Damn it.
Nah, just punch him in his big stupid forehead. The only time that screen has felt earned, and it's fucking the pacing of it, because it did 3 screenshots beforehand.
Yep.
Mm.
I mean, I guess if it's just right here.
Cool sword. Can I use this in battle?
You technically do, when you do combo attacks with Ifrit.
Okay.
It's just part of his main, combo.
Did anyone make a compilation of what happens when you fail the QTEs?
I haven't checked for one.
Yeah, I haven't looked either, but hopefully that is. Oh, Jesus!
Oh my god!
He got fucked. You asked me after a long day of work.
What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know.
I feel like this is going to be like one of my least favorite Final Fantasy villains.
Accept us, Mythos.
Ultima's very boring.
Yeah, no.
For this purpose, and you shall.
Like Ultima seems like a kind of like otherworldly thing that's kind of like influencing everything, but like is completely uninteresting.
It's something that would appear at the end of another Final Fantasy game, but we're seeing it in the middle, and you'd think that would improve it, but those things appear...
I put Ultima on par with Zemos. Or Zeromus.
Yeah.
He's very boring, kind of just evil. His plan is more interesting than his character. But he has a decent boss fight. I also hate how he looks and how he talks.
Do you think if Square Enix had like we're back in like the Advent Children days, where they could get anyone to voice act anyone? Like they got Spock to voice Xehanort, and a member of NSYNC to voice Sephiroth.
You say that like that was the difficult part. The NSYNC thing was the easy thing.
Yeah.
That was Sephiroth's first ever voice, though. That's still the funniest thing.
Yeah. Do you think they would have like gotten some random like old man celebrity to be Ultima?
Maybe.
Thank you, Joshua.
I wonder who is his voice.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Alright, I was looking at Hubbard there.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
But Mythos is stronger.
He's the voice of Z in Xenoblade Chronicles Future Redeemed. And Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the that's pretty much the final boss of the 3 as far as what I'm aware.
One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty.
As far as what I know of Xenoblade 3's plot, because I haven't actually gotten around to playing it yet, because I need to like beat up my brother and take the Switch back. As far as what I know, he's a whole lot more interesting than Ultima, as far as what I know of the plot of 3. And as far as what I know, it's weird of like thinking of mixing like Adachi with like one of the major villains of Xenogears, which is really fucking weird.
His Japanese voice actor is much more Ugh.
Bless you.
Thank you. It's much more well known. He's the voice of Simba. In Lion King's Japanese dub. Roger Smith and Big O.
From stone to sand.
Yeah?
Oh, the Knight's Dragoon.
Oh yeah, it's a scene.
Some medicine, my lord?
Yeah, so how's like the Empire where like Bahamut comes from, like feeling after their mother crystal kind of vanished.
Well, they took another city for their mother crystal.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope.
Yo.
Yep, there it is. There's the scene.
Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Good for them. Good for them.
Mm-hmm. Also, good on Square Enix for telling like Saudi Arabia and a few other countries to fuck off with censoring. A rare Square Enix W.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor. What is the meaning of this?
My father's orders. What were they? Quickly! Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and... Ah!
This...
Yeah, you remember the little kid?
Okay.
I just had to double check to see, like...
Okay, there's some...
The actual fucking toddler.
There's definitely some intrigue going on here. There's some 4D chess shit going on here. So like of course like do some shit to put some like runt in charge to then just topple everything.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
Or to possibly do something like this of course luring the prince who has Bahamut over to somewhere else.
What is it now?
Or like what's happening right now. Oh hey Josh.
The intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just
Prince Dion of the House Lesage. I have a tale to tell you.
Off screen, of course.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
What ways need
Welcome home,
patching up?
Sid.
Give me 50 good boards in Spanish.
You take the elevator up with the lever.
Where's the
The lever
lever's
with
to
the
be
white
in
dot. With the white dot on the hut. Where it's always been.
I thought it just went up already. And then I
this isn't
missed
Dark
it.
Souls. This isn't a Dark Souls elevator.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Holy shit, it's Jill.
Oh my
Out of
god, it's
bed.
time for my.
Clive, you're back. I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as
No, it's
well,
called the
was it?
calves doing the guts thing.
Oh yeah, because he lost his eye. That's just how it grows over. He just looked like this.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure.
Something about that just makes it even funnier.
Word of royalist movements since I've been away.
Man.
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
The conquering hero.
Oh, hey, Vivian. Okay. That's-
And with hardly a
Oh yeah, you haven't met Vivian yet.
Yeah, I haven't met Vivian. She's got a nice style to her.
Well, the fact
Yeah, she's a scholar from I forget where, but she's your tactician.
suggests that you
Okay.
might have something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the royalists.
She's got a nice drip. Got some nice hair.
She reminds me too much of Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but
Yeah, I can see it, but I can scoop past that. I can block that out of my mind.
it makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
Damn, you're right, Vivian. It's a pretty big picture.
The kingdom of Walud claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The the Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloed standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the royalist betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news.
Oh yeah, grip it and rip it.
Hugo
Dick it and dick it.
is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Ran out of a cold drink. I'm gonna need something cold to survive in these hot climates.
Mhm.
Hell yeah, Torgal.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head though.
Well, come on, Clive. I was hoping you'd be back soon.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, hey, he's still alive.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
If the state of our coffers is in...
Yo, Tomes. I got something to update your information. A dead guy.
Clive, you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
Yo, Tomes, I just killed the shit out of this guy.
He was Hugo Kupka.
Kupka is dead.
I'm going to have to rewrite, like, many books over this now.
Well, no, you just need to add to it.
Yeah.
Big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents. Parents might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
We're turning Hugo's fucking murder date into Christmas for the fucking hideaway. Merry Dead Hugo Day.
Hippocrates. After Kuka fell.
I mean, if you really think about it, there are just some holidays in a bunch of religions that do just celebrate the death of someone. The death, birth, or rebirth of someone, whenever you think about it.
Hopefully, Hugo Kupka doesn't get reborn.
yeah.
And on the third day, he said fuck and slammed a table.
Almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him with my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
It's Christmas. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. It's Christmas.
I love like the mental image of like Clive like opening up like a present with a fucking Moogle. Like him and a Moogle are like opening up a present together, like something adorable like that.
Oh, I can make the
You can buy the enhancer as well and upgrade it.
buy the enhance. I can
Yes,
start
you can
at
buy
the +1, and then I can make it the.
Yeah, I mean you can just do that.
Yeah.
No scratches, right? You can thank me later. That it? Fine.
I like the enhancer because it's a funny katana.
Yeah.
And it
It's a
rests
funny
on Clive's thing terribly.
It's a funny katana that has like a Western style like handle and crossguard. It's really weird.
I wonder if he'll use it correctly.
We gotta talk to the Moogle.
Alright, Moogle, who must we kill?
I don't think so.
Oh, I see her. Oh, who she's longing for now.
Nectar, the stupid Kupo.
When it comes to boyish charm, Goops has an indomitable rival in Gav. One is the sweet little babe in arms to be cooed over. The other, the naughty little boy who'd pull on my pigtails.
Yep.
So somebody like just tells you who they have a crush on, and Clive just dash dances.
Clive is like, SPM? SPM question mark.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed. No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news. Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him. You're right. I should. And I will. Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it.
I don't think I want to take Mid with me.
Nah, Mid's awesome. I love Mid.
Is Mid
Sid's daughter?
Sid's daughter. Okay, I didn't know if like
that's
like,
the
there was far enough.
tradition. Sid's child is named Mid.
Okay.
Yeah, but the funny thing is that just like how he's like what was it?
Sidolphus.
Yeah, is it Sidolphus? Yeah, she's
Yeah.
like Mid-all.
Mid-all?
So that means that people call her Mid, just intentionally.
I know that another Sid child name in Brave Exvius, the mobile game. We also had Lid.
Ugh,
Lid.
that one's much worse. The other way around.
Is Lid like a son?
No.
No?
Mid's usually the son.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I remember Lid being kind of cute.
I like Mid a lot. She's cute as hell.
Alright, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest.
I don't know why like something about like Mid reminds me of like Taylor Swift for some reason.
Me and my dad designed it together. Where other
Oh, is that an airship?
the fickle winds to drive them through
No, it's the Enterprise. It's a boat.
fitted with mithril
Damn.
engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I hope that meteorite will do.
Clive doesn't understand any of this techno jargon. I'm like, neuron activate?
The hideaway needed fast travel. All this walking around makes you think I would not want to actively replay this game, but I know there's an arcade mode. type thing.
Hmm.
So once I get to the end, I could do that.
Can I ask a favor?
Hell with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Yeah, no, I don't mind like walking over. I don't mind like walking around hub areas. Like my issue is when like they are extremely like big, like what's it called? Like at least one thing that like I can think about when it comes on to like some games that have like, you know, fast travel mechanic or whatnot is like in one hub area in like Xenoblade Chronicles, like 1, they have it that you can fast travel on like 3 separate points, like a base floor, a mid floor, and top floor. Just absolutely cuts back on like travel times because it's like a 9 floor or 10 floor area.
Woo! The best mission in the game!
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with.
One. One.
The mission is at Blackthorn.
Oh.
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these 2 lucky souls is going?
So who are you bringing? Whoa. You gonna bring Otto or Gav?
Had Gav in the party before.
I would take Gav, because I really like the scene. Go zoom tight.
Bless you.
I'm taking this new opportunity to adventure with someone new.
Well, oh yeah.
Otto, you're with me.
All right then. Where do we find this Stardust? How will we know it when we see it?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
And I'm guessing you'll be needing sackloads of the stuff. Might be worth our importers at the Dalimillir.
Porters.
I'll head down there. See about finding us a wagon.
All right. I'll meet you by the river.
You two take care, eh? I'll go and see the supplier.
Just don't let the bastard fleece you, eh?
He wouldn't.
I can't wait till Gav gets in trouble and then you have to go save Gav.
Isn't he?
Best of luck.
Ambrosia won't help me here. No use calling Ambrosia now. Ambrosia won't help me here. Looks like I found the river. Now where's Otto? Run like the wind.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back.
Okay.
Otto, sorry I'm late.
Oh, Clive. I had a quick scout about, and I reckon this area's our best bet. Seems Blackthorn's the only one who thinks smithing with his Stardust stuff's a good idea. He's just lying here, waiting for any old fool to fill his boots.
But unlike any old fool, you thought to bring a wagon.
Well spotted. Now get filling.
Oh my god, something I could actually jump over. Holy shit.
Yeah, but you have to be off Ambrosia to pick up the dirt.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
It's not all next to the river.
Okay. Guess there were some high tides. Some really high tides.
It is called Stardust, so it probably came from the sky.
I heard washed up by the river, and I was like, oh, I guess it's from the river.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Otto's getting on.
Well, it looks like you got a lot more than I did. I filled a pocket with them.
Enough. I hope.
What did that look like?
Mm-hmm.
Put it all together and I can't see Blackthorn complaining. Much. Here, Clive. Do you fancy a walk? Sid would be proud.
Of what?
Of you, you idiot. The way you've carried on what he started. When we first met, I had you down as a spoilt little puppy who enjoyed nothing more than biting the hand that fed you. But 5 years on, you're the one doing the feeding. So thanks for proving.
We're all eating good, Clive.
But I changed. Thanks to Sid. And thanks to you. When I suggested taking on his name, you were the first to back me. And if you hadn't, no one else would have. I couldn't have done any of this without you, Otto.
Don't give over. You're making me blush. All I did was choose hope over despair. I gave you a chance, yes, but you're the one who took it. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts and put them back on their feet. Gave them something worth fighting for, just like the old Sid did.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Man, that water looks so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to go in a swim in that water.
Scoop a cupful out for myself.
Yeah, just take a big sip.
About time I was heading back, I reckon. All this scrabbling about in the sand's taken its toll on the old pins.
I'll see you back at the hideaway then. You can take a well-earned rest when you get there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. But I'll make sure Blackthorn gets his precious black sand before I put my feet up. He'll only moan otherwise.
to go home, boy?
That scene was nice. I do prefer the Gav one though.
Well, I'm taking decisions you didn't.
I wasn't complaining.
Yeah.
I was just putting my input.
Yeah.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
How'd you lot get on? I brought back all that stuff Blackthorn asked for.
There you are. Blackthorn's got his precious stardust, in case you were wondering.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
Nice to get out and about for once. Do it again sometime, eh?
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Oh, that was worth a lot of points. I got Goblin coin for it.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
I wonder what kind of class you would give to Clive.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Yeah. Like an elemental knight.
Probably. Magic Knight suits him.
Hmm.
Hard to make a character who's like really focused on one element. No.
Come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need.
And that's convenient. Like, really convenient.
Details.
What's her name? Right.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating.
Like, I know she's reading from a script because that's how like voice acting is. But this is a rough line read.
And serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop that. I understand.
Clive, you can be honest, you don't understand it.
Where would I find it?
All you know is thing make machine move.
The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a
Rude
matter of
neighbor.
just walking
Got
in
it.
and taking them. It's going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
Very rude neighbor.
Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
I think we'll get this mid quest line done, and that'll be it for the night.
Okay.
That probably sounds like a good stopping place, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
This is the downtime quest between quests. This way you get to enjoy your time with some of the members of the group. I like how Joe was like, I'll go with you on your next big expedition, and she's nowhere to be seen in the party right now.
Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah.
Technically, doing Mid's busy work isn't a big adventure, and she isn't technically lying, but I was really peeved when she said that. They made a big stink about her being fine, and I went to the overworld and she was nowhere to be seen.
So... what class would Jill be? Is there a class that just wastes a lot of turns?
Okay. Jill is a summon.
Yeah, and I am in Clive's inventory.
Yeah, so she's like the dragon that like the fucking the dragoon has in FE2.
Yeah. Now Gav's your standard thief.
Mm-hmm. What is Torgal? Because Torgal's of course like, you know.
I would say Torgal's weird. Torgal's like he's like Go-Go. Or not Go-Go, Gao.
Like a bit more than a berserker.
And he learns things like, because Torgal does shoot lasers sometimes.
Yeah.
So he has magic. Byron's just a heavy hitter. He's a fighter.
Yeah. Though he could be like fighter slash like a bard. Viking slash bard. He definitely has the bard song command, despite using an axe.
Yeah.
Clive driving his sword through a gigantic fucking spider going, "You lose!" Like it can fucking understand what he was saying. Barbarian, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah. Barbarian's a fun multi-class.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Let's see the La Criciola.
How wild is it gonna be?
Anybody home? must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Yeah.
Level 30 unwanted visitor.
What an unwanted visitor.
Mm-hmm.
Let's roll ready.
No, there are no elemental weaknesses in this game. All elements do all the same amount of damage.
Love doing that much damage in a single cycle.
Mm-hmm.
What hide? What hide did the unwanted visitor have?
He had an unwanted hide.
An eyelid.
Shouldn't have any trouble.
Indeed. Well,
You should have just took his wings.
we'll see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Oh, we're so well renowned. We got the Eye of the Warrior. You got the Eye of the Spider.
Maybe we'll get Eye of the Tiger.
Alright, time for the Clive super jump. he jumped and then jumped all the way back to the highway. In a single
Torgal is stunned.
No, I love the idea of
that's
Clive
the Dragoon
jumping
training.
I love the idea of Clive jumping, and it's like a fucking like mouse drag. Just drags him all the way to the hideout, and Torgal like looks and is like.
Clive jumps. He just becomes the shooting star meme.
Dion's looking at the other Dragoons. Write that down. Write that down. Oh, you ran something?
I have done it. I have learned all the letters, every one.
Congrats, kid. Onalak
That's
lived a queen and goblins 3, but he did not the goblins there. Queen and so full of worth did she banish them to shore, where they supped on mud till their limbs turned black and then big to return. And good of heart, the queen she did take them back. Editor.
It's funny that you say kid. That is an adult woman. She learned her letters. It's nice to see that the education is coming along fine.
Mid, has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to
Bit
stop
of a
the engines
bugger.
going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
Alright. Let's, We're indoors, so I wouldn't be able to do the Clive super jump, obviously. Don't want to put a hole in the hideaway.
Yeah, no, that'd be pretty bad.
Yeah.
Oh, her ship lies still in harbor.
He never does requests.
Yeah.
He's like, do you take requests? He just points across the fucking across from him where the fucking
jukebox is.
Yeah, the jukebox is. Yeah, look at this shit. Wham!
Play eyes on me.
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps
It
is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able
Gregorian?
to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons...
Yeah, it's like Gregor.
Okay.
Their god.
Castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could
Oh,
recreate
Gregor. I forget how they say it.
Yeah. You know, it just sounded weird to me because I'm thinking like Gregorian calendar.
Apply it and to what material? Perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Harpocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Jill.
Time for the funniest decision in the game.
Oh, boy.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
Alright, I gotta ask, which did you pick?
I picked Jill. Because I picked Gavin Jill. And it did lead to a very nice scene between him and Jill.
Jill's game.
Thank you.
Well, in that case, I'll choose
Pick the scene that you want.
I think it's funnier to
to just throw Jill away, just throw her in the trash and be like that one clip from Filthy Frank where it's like get out of here, trash. You don't belong here.
Done with some of that untrustiness.
I doubt I.
Oh, shit. No.
Your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
I need more time.
I haven't decided.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that untrustiness.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
All right. So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Garlic. Conch shells. Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. Effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well, isn't that convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
All right. Stay safe.
See you later, Clive.
Good luck with your research.
Will I?
Goodbye, Jill.
Hippocrates and I'll look after things here.
All I can just think about is that Filthy Frank clip now of like, shut the fuck up, know your place, trash. That's really how 16 feels about Jill sometimes.
Exciting new Jill lows.
Can you play FF16 Jill-less? Find out more? Desert Rose. If I want to go get Desert Rose, I'll just pick them somewhere outside. I don't.
Why are you buying those?
You've a keen eye.
Why'd you buy all those?
I guess he just wanted to spend money haphazardly.
I guess you just wanted to buy all those buy all those materials. I guess. Okay.
What was he planning?
What's he cooking?
Obviously, fucking clamshells. I bought 99 of them.
Don't you mean steamed hams?
And there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What should I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
Nuts.
Do you like Koopo nuts?
Not really.
I hate you.
What do you want?
I want your Peppo nut.
If that's what you want. Go on. Take it.
What can I interest you in today?
My last fucking loaf of garlic is what you fucking want.
Oh, yes.
Oh, garlic. Finally, I can keep the vampires away.
The so-called garlic knights among them. Get it? It's like onion.
Oh, I thought it was like a reference to Jack Garland.
I hope it's to your liking. Good day.
That should do it.
That's the same guy who like told me to rescue the chocobos.
You'll not find a bruised pippin in the bushel.
If you had no gil, you wouldn't be stuck because they're excessively cheap items and you can just go kill monsters, so you're never actually ever low on gil. Plus, Clive has such a massive inventory that you would have to actively hinder yourself to get soft lock here.
Pepio nuts are prized by chocobo raiders. This
Yeah,
is
well,
a,
the other
this
thing
is a
is,
chocobo aphrodisiac. This is for, this is something Cloud used to breed the golden chocobo.
What's it called? You really can't get soft lock here because you could just teleport out and go somewhere else and then beat up some monsters.
Yeah, there's never a point where this is you'd be locked out of progress. You just need to grind a little.
Are we? Quick chat.
And given how like monsters will drop like materials or such things by them, it'll just be, oh, you just sell them to the vendor and then there you go.
Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
I'm pretty sure it has been.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since
On stream, this might be the first time we've had a direct conversation.
haven't invited me out once.
I don't even know who this is.
She's the medical person.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's the girl that removes the scars?
Yeah.
Or the brands, I
Yeah.
mean. Okay.
No luck though. My usual suppliers
Yeah, no, now
here
I remember.
refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I remember her having as long as hair, though.
Get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Taya.
For what?
For everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us. Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tome so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
Damn, I was expecting that to be like more.
Same.
God damn it.
Yeah. How
Because
was like
Otto and Gav both had equally interesting and kind of like, oh, that's nice. Like these two characters had like connections to Clive and Sid that feels like really strong.
That was like, me and Sid shopped here too to get supplies, and you know what he said? We could buy them somewhere else. Crazy.
Where the Jill
Yeah.
one is way better. It's
would
them
assume
talking
the
about
Jill
their
one's better.
past and like. It seems like the Jill one was very much intended here.
Ah, better late than never. We're ready to begin whenever you are.
Welcome home. I hear you had a successful trip.
Jill's carrying the fucking banners as welcome home, cheater.
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Taya how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may...
The moon goo.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the Many hands make light work and all that.
Just something about Joey. You join me in the infirmary. It's like a second home to her.
Jill, would you mind accompanying me as we get you out of here?
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
We won't. Goodbye.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other.
Now, Tomes, on the other hand, I'm gonna talk to this motherfucker a lot.
Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates. Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Hey, Torgal.
What do I have to eat to grow as tall as you, Mr. Stelz?
Amateur Twitcher? What you streaming, boy? I'm streaming on YouTube myself.
Apparently, Bird Heights.
Guess that's why he's an amateur Twitcher.
Started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. You'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Wouldn't you need a small hammer if you want precision, not a big hammer?
Yeah, but they use the word walloping.
Ah, yes. I love the PS2.
Sometime later.
Clive, it's been 2 weeks. Shit has gotten bad.
Clive has a bigger beard. He's scowling a bit more.
I'm just thinking about like for the amount of times that like in like Pathfinder Kingmaker for me when like I've gone through like a time skip by like oh yeah, this will take like 2 weeks to upgrade this, and like it skips like two weeks, and then next you know someone walks up to me and goes like shit has gone bad. The trolls are acting up. Gotta kill them all.
The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack.
Ah yes, the Enterprise. I love Star Trek.
That is the common name of boats and airships in Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Good luck to them, I say.
I'm also not being sarcastic when I go like, yeah, I like Star Trek.
Any other work comes in,
yeah.
Keep it to yourselves, eh?
Because Final Fantasy IV had the Enterprise and the Falcon.
Yep.
Very haha names.
Very.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming.
We got a Sid to visit.
Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? Alright. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Otto's the other way.
Right. I'm just so used to going to Mid's, like, far off part of the hideaway.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build? Yeah. He said it was some sort of chimney stack.
Must be quite a fireplace.
The children yearn for the chimney sweeps.
Really? That's a ship. Let's sail it around the lake.
All right, Clive, we'd finished sending off the hideaway traipsing across the Twins, has she? I swear, that girl would do anything to put off visiting.
I accidentally skipped a line of dialogue because I was holding X.
Now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive. Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canada by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Alright. Damn it, I can't do the climb jump to convert. Like a midpoint.
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are ya? No, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
My dear boy, my journey to Kamba has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the Free Cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though, I for one believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise. I doubt that the Canabrian authorities would take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at her door. Which is why I penned you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gob for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn of us any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle, from picture of himself.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in and all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
Even Jill did something.
Right.
Yeah, stood next to Tomes.
And listen to the old man prattle on.
He prattled on about all sorts of goofy things, like some stuff from some some monsters from some area the Nose don't know about.
Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards.
Right. Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to do, so she'll meet us there.
It is ridiculous, like how much they throw like a female character into the garbage and say and say you aren't important, leave us alone.
Hey, so they said that she'll be joining us. She just didn't say it herself.
Sid's Legacy does seem like a good place to start the next stream.
Yeah.
It does.
It's a very nice scene.
But it'd also be a good place to end this one. I'll watch it.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion.
He's
and the
popping off.
He's yucking. He's having so much fun.
Yo, he just won that SSBM.
It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing.
Alright, you're yucking up too much, H-Box.
Glad to have you with us, Goot.
Oh, okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous
Okay,
down
if
in Buckland.
if he's a party member that fights with you, he better just be using his fucking fists.
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav.
Oh hey, Jill.
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
God, I fucking love Gav.
No man, he almost did like the Devil May Cry 4 Dante thing while walking away.
On your Goth
Did you see
stain.
that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Alright. I think that will be the ending point.
Yep, starting next, we get to move to a interesting section of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you should check your party. Yep, there you go.
Oh my god, she's there.
Yeah, she's back.
Oh,
She wasn't lying when she said she was going to be part of the group.
Alright, I still need a bit more before I can master this. But once I do, I can... Once I get something besides Phoenix, I can just dump Phoenix stuff onto Titan.
Yeah, that's what I did, basically.
I've already mastered Ignition. But, let's get our save in here.
Remembering the Byron days.
Yeah. And now, the jail times. Next time on 16, more of this. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.